Yo, what's up, JT Birds here. I am at Rancho Naturalista in Costa Rica. I'm outside the town of Turrialba, about 10 miles or so, and I'm sitting here with Harry.
Hi there, how you going, guys?
Yeah.
Good to see you all.
Yeah, so Harry is one of the guides here at Rancho Naturalista. Harry, where are we and how long you been here? What's going on here?
Right, well, we at the moment are sitting on the mountain viewing across towards two volcanoes. Way in the back here, the Irasu, which is the highest volcano in the country, and the one off to the other side, which is actually the opposite, now I realise I'm doing that, which is Turrialba. And this volcano is active. On a clear morning you can see a plume of steam coming out the top, which is quite spectacular. We're only about 20 kilometres from it in a straight line, so that's always an interesting start to the day when you can see that. Right now we're about drive time, or distance-wise, probably 80k or so from the capital, from San Jose, heading out towards the Caribbean slope. And although it's only 80 kilometers, it probably takes you the best part of 3 hours to get here from the airport.
Longer.
The roads are slow and winding, and it's deceptive. What looks like is straightforward on a map takes a little while in Costa Rica.
How long have you been up here working at the lodge?
I started here in 2010. I came here when I just finished high school, and the owners here offered me the opportunity to be one of their resident bird guides. I've been here a couple of times as a guest, actually, with my parents. Very fortunate in that respect. I came when I was in my mid-teens and loved it, and as I said, had an opportunity to come here as to be one of their guides, which was really special. So this place is quite something. It's got, I guess the list for the property is well over 500, well, it's about 500 species at this point, which for 52 to 54, whatever it is, hectares of land is a fair number of birds. It started in 1987 as a birding lodge and has been sort of on everybody's radar from the birding perspective ever since, really, I think.
Harry, you shared with me the other day that you've seen almost every one of the birds that's around in Costa Rica, which is about how many?
Well, there's about a little over 920, I suppose, on the list for the country. Yeah, the vast majority of them I have seen at some point. Not necessarily all of them in Costa Rica, I hasten to add, but over time, yes. But there are several of the pelagic species that I'm still hoping to see, so I need to get out on a boat on the Pacific one of these days and try to catch some of those. And I haven't been to the Cocos Islands either, which I'd rather like to do because there's 3 special endemic birds you can only see there.
I think we need to plan a trip, dude.
Man, why don't we do that?
I think we need to get out to the Cocos Islands.
Well, the sort of energy and the good fortune with the birds you've been bringing, we should do it because we could see just about anything, I think. We've been having a good couple of days, I'd say.
Thank you for mentioning that. So give me one more. What did we see yesterday? Just not all of them, because we saw like 100 birds, but what were the special ones we saw yesterday? And then I'll let you go.
Well, no, that's cool, man. Yeah. No, I think probably just from the perspective of unusual or rare sightings, perhaps just for the area, maybe not internationally or anything else, but we had very good fortune yesterday. We got beautiful views of a male lovely cotinga, which is a spectacular species that most people coming here really hope to see. That was really great early morning. Later on in the day we had a sighting of a female white-crested coquette, which is a beautiful little hummingbird, and they're not that common here. They usually show up this time of the year through to kind of about November. Post-breeding, they come out of the southern Pacific and end up in the Central Valley and just filter over that way. But probably, to my mind anyway, the most interesting sighting, which may or may not have been the case for other people, was a really nice one. Down at the owner's house here, we had an adult black and white hawk eagle soaring over over the lodge, which is a bird I'd only ever seen one time before at the lodge, and probably 4 times previously in Costa Rica, and never as close as we saw it then. And JT and Stephanie were able to get photographs of it as well, so that was, to me, a real treat. This fella brings the birds.
They're not very good photographs, but I'll try to share them with you guys.
Which is great. Yeah. No, terrific, man. Thank you
so
much.
Dude, thank you so much.
Absolute pleasure.
We had an incredible experience. Please, if you're coming to Costa Rica, make a trip to Rancho Naturalista. It's an incredible place. I can't wait to come back. Thank you, guys.